This is a shout out video to all of the men and women out there who are working so hard to make a difference in their lives and in the lives of their family. As a family person myself, I know how difficult it can be to balance things, to make the money, to raise the kids, to ensure that everybody in the family unit has everything that they need, and including know having what they want. I know how it is important to live in your purpose and even to discover your purpose and the price that you might pay for having to walk that purpose. So here's a shout out to you. If you're living in your purpose, kudos to you and well done. If you have not yet discovered your purpose, you can still discover it. It is never too late to do that. I want to really, really encourage the men, the women, whether you're young or old, that are really holding it down, that are standing, they're standing tall, standing their ground, standing on business, looking after their loved ones, taking care of sick parents or sick family members, looking after their children, looking after their homes. Like it is not easy, but you keep going every day. I'm shouting out to that colleague and those colleagues in the workplace who don't just do their work for the selfish reason of them alone, but they're carrying their colleagues along. They're ensuring that it is seen as a group project, that everybody has a moment to shine. They're not stealing someone else's thunder. They're working for the good of everybody. It's a shout out to that tea lady who makes the tea for everybody, who is really unseen in the office, the cleaner who wipes the table after every board meeting. And sometimes people say thank you. Sometimes people don't even notice that they are there. They clean the toilets that you use in the office, and you just go there and put your bum on it, and you don't even care how it became clean. Shout out to the security guard who opens that gate and closes that gate, whether you said good morning, good evening, whatever you said, whether you just walked away. Shout out to that parking guard. I have this parking guard at the gym where I go, and he always has a smile on his face. He tells me about some days when I have the time, he'll tell me about his TikTok videos that he records and he sings. Like, shout out to that young man, because parking your car, you might be having a stressful day, but then you park the car and this kid is smiling at you. Like, shout out to him. You have such wonderful people. Shout out to your housekeepers. Like, I don't know what I would be doing without my housekeeper. Like, she is my home manager. She makes sure that when I travel, the kids are taken care of. She drives them to school, brings them back. I can really leave some things for her to do in the house, and I know that my kids will never go hungry. They will never not be wearing clothes, stuff like that. If they're sick, they will be taken care of. And these are the people that are in our home. We can't tend to take them for granted sometimes and forget that we leave our most precious gifts with them. So, by the way, if you're one of those people that maltreats your housekeeper, like, you need to be slapped left, right, center, upside down, upwards, because I don't know why you're doing that and still leaving your children with that person. Like, really, are you crazy? Or I don't know, I have other choice words for you, but I will not use them here. But like, you should treat your housekeepers a lot better than you do. Pay them well, pay them decently, and when they have a problem in their family, see how you can also help them. Don't just leave them to their devices and to their vices to do whatever and sort themselves out. Shout out to that businesswoman who is out there hustling, and that businesswoman who her husband did not want her to work, did not want her to do anything, told her to stay at home, and she defied everything and went out and said, "No, I want to do something with my hands. I want to have dignity in labor. I will not let anybody just put me down and put me out and put me aside. I want to make sure that I am also caring for the home. That is not a one-sided thing. I'm caring for the home financially." Shout out to her. Shout out to that man who is standing on business and understanding his role in his family. And sometimes they say men are there to protect and provide, and protecting and providing goes beyond the money. there's protecting and providing emotionally, protecting and providing mentally, being available emotionally, being present. And that is something that many men take for granted and many men don't want to do. But shout out to the men who are present, available, and they truly, truly protect and provide in all sense of the word. Shout out to that woman who is holding down the house, doing everything, all the invisible jobs. Shout out to the man who is not just sitting down in the house and putting up his feet, but getting in there, doing the dishes as well, knowing what the schedule for the children are for their sports and their activities, and getting in there and doing what he needs to do as well. Not saying, well, it's a woman's job. Like, shout out to people who are just trying to make it day by day. You may not have the money today, but you get up, you go out, you get up, you try it again and again and again and again. Shout out to that person who is ailing in their body. They have one sickness, or you are handicapped, but you are refusing to let it keep you down. You're getting up every day and you're still moving, and you're probably still working and still pushing, both for yourself and for your family. Like, if I had to keep shouting out, I will keep shouting out for the rest of, for hours and hours on end. Shout out to that mother who could not have her own child, but has been a mother to so many other children, her nieces and all of that. Shout out to that man who could not have his own child, but has been an uncle and a father figure to so many others. Shout out to our parents that raised us to be who we are today. Even with, we're not saying our parents are perfect, but we're looking and learning from the things that they did that did not work, and we're doing them differently. And the things that they did that worked, we are using them. Shout out to those who look out for us, our friends, that friend that you can call on at any time of the day. Just shout out, shout out, shout out. Shout out to our doctors, because when we walk in there, we offload on them. Shout out to our lawyers. Shout out to all the people in our lives. Shout out to our children. They are the light of our lives. Shout out to you. Well done. Keep getting up every day. Keep moving. Don't stop moving, because everything that you do is worth it. You are worth it. Bye.